The Yoruba language is a tonal language, and it's very hard a little bit if you don't understand the tone of the Yoruba language to actually make use of the Yoruba language. For example, in the Yoruba language, one single word can mean five things. For example, OGUN, which is Ogun. Ogun means war. We also have Ogun, medicine. We also have Ogun, which is long. We also have Ogun, which is to climb. We also have Ogun, which is to start. We also have different things. We also have different things that that word can mean. In the word okay, okay means stop. O-K-A, okay means stop. Means stop. Then that same word can also mean okay, okay, okay. So the words in Yoruba language Yoruba word can mean different things. They can actually mean different things. And so what actually distinguishes them from each other is the tone mark of the Yoruba language. Before I go into tone mark, I would like to explain a little bit what is relevant to everybody. When we're talking about music. When talking about music, we have different keys on the board. We have do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And then if you want to play a particular song, it is the song that will actually dictate the keys. It is not the keys that are dictating for the song. It is the song that is dictating for the key. Okay, yeah, this is the key. If someone say, oh Lord my God, it has a key. The song, the keyboardist have to find the key for oh Lord my God, maybe fa sol mi sol. And that's it. But if I didn't say oh Lord my God, if I say oh Lord my God, that's another key entirely. Oh Lord my God, maybe do re so so mi. I'm not really good about on it. I'm just using that as an example. So that's how it works in the Yoruba language. Yoruba language have the way they actually pronounce word, and the way they pronounce it actually makes it different from another. The way they pronounce it actually gives it different meaning, even though it might be the same letters. As I will give the word ogun, 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 ogun. So ogun is also a deity in Yoruba language. That's another one. Ogun is a deity. So we also have ara, which is thunder. We have ara, which is wonder. Ara, thunder, ara, wonder, ara, by. You know, those three words, they mean different things. They are both A, that is A-R-A. We have written ara, thunder, ara, we bought it, ara, wonder. So the way I pronounce now, if you are now speaking Yoruba language, if you now want to write to somebody in the Yoruba language, it now becomes a bone of contention that okay, how would the person understand what you mean so that it won't be ambiguous? It's actually to know how to mark the Yoruba language. So now we have three major tones in Yoruba language. We have the high tone, the mid tone, and the low tone. We have mi, re, do. Mi is the high tone, re is the mid tone, and then do is the low tone. We have re, do, mi in Yoruba, mi, re, do in Yoruba, which mi is the high tone, re is the mid tone, and then do is the low tone. So those are the three major sounds, the three major tones that we have in the Yoruba. And then the way the words are pronounced will determine the tones that they carry. If the word, like for example, I say ara, if you look at the word ara right now, it actually go more in line with dodo. Ara. I can't say ara and I now mark this as re, 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 re. You have to note how this tone actually sounds. Mi, re, do. High tone, mid tone, low tone. So I can't call ara and then put re, re on it. Re, re doesn't go with ara. The one that go with ara is do, do, ara. So those are the sounds we have in Yoruba language. But mostly, we don't actually give a representation for the mid tone, which is re. We don't give any representation for it. We just leave it. Most time we just leave it blank. For example, the word Yoruba. Yoruba is to mark as re, do, mi. Re, do, mi. But look at the yo, which is re on the Yoruba language. And one thing that I need to note is that most times in Yoruba, we to mark the vowels, which is a, e, o, u. We to mark the vowels. And then the few consonant sounds that also carry our tone in the Yoruba are actually the mi and ni. Mi and ni. Those are the two consonant sounds that can also carry the tones. So most time we actually to mark the vowels in the Yoruba language, with the exception of the mi and the ni. I was talking about our Yoruba, re, do, mi, that we don't have a physical representation. Of course, we have it, but we don't use it for the mid-tone, which is re. Yoruba is re, do, mi. Yoruba, re, do, mi. But we, in yo, which is re, we leave it blank. Ru, ba, re, do, mi. But ru, ba, do, mi. We put do on the u sound and then mi on the a sound. So that is how it works. So now let me go to some list of words and give you the tone mark for practice sake, and then in the comment section you can put any word that you know in the Yoruba language, and I will help you to tone mark them. I will send you the correct. You can actually tone mark it yourself, and then you can send it the way you tone mark it, and I will actually help you to check it if it's correct or not. So now we have the word omo. Omo in Yoruba is baby. Baby, omo, which is actually tone mark as rere. Omo, omo, rere. Omo means baby. And then we also have the word igba. Igba in Yoruba. Igba. Igba means time. Igba. The way to pronounce is igba. Igba is what? It's dodo. Igba is dodo. And then we also have iwe. Iwe is book. Iwe is book. And iwe is what? Domi. Iwe is domi. Domi. Iwe is do mi. Iwe. And then we also have ero. Ero. Ero is machine. Ero is machine. And then as we have it, what is ero? Ero is dore. Ero, dore. If we say error is do mi, it will be error, error, and it is not error. It's pronounced as error. Then it will be error. If it's error, it will be do mi, but it's not error. It's error. That is dore. And then we have oron. Oron refers to oron. It means the sun, sun, sun. Oron, sun, and oron is dodo. You can't put mimi on mimi, or you can't say oron is mimi. It's not mimi. It's you don't have me. It's me, me. So that we won't correct, because some of you might be getting it wrong. Maybe as I pronounce oron, you might say mimi. It's not. We don't have me. It's not me. It's me. So one thing you should actually take first hold of very well is actually the tone mark, the tone of these tone marks is do, re, mi. It's not do. It is not do. It is not do. It's do, re, mi. It is not re. You don't modify these tone marks. If you are trying to modify them, you will get it wrong when you are assigning it to words. You don't modify them. They stand on their own. Do, re, mi. Just as we have on the keyboard, we have do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. You cannot actually modify the mi on the keyboard, except maybe there's something they call of course I'm forgetting the term in keyboard right now. You can actually play the mi on another sound. But actually the sound of the keyboard are up. They are concrete. They are invariant. They are not changing. You just have to find the best key that actually can play your sound. So in this do re mi, you don't modify the do re mi. You just have to know how this do re mi stand. Do, re, mi. You don't modify them, and you cannot modify them. So that's why oron is do. You can't call it re re. If you call it re, it will be oron. Re, oron, and it's not oron, it is oron, do. We have another word in Yoruba that oron. This oron means sleep. Oron means sleep. So if you pronounce oron, which is do, as re, we put re on this word, on this sound, o, ri, u, mi, which actually means oron. If you pronounce mimi or re on it, it will be oron, which is actually sleep. Oron means sleep, but we are saying oron. If you look at the way I pronounce, is also different. It's to your ear. Oron means smell. That is something is smelling. Oron, medo. Oron now, the tone mark on oron is medo. So that's why Yoruba is a little bit tricky because of this tone mark. One word can stand for different things. Like I'm saying oron now. We have oron, dodo. We have oron, which is smell, which is middle, and we also have oron. So we have oron, dodo, and then we also have oshupa. Oshupa refers to the moon, and oshupa is do, mi. We have ale. Ale means night, and the tone mark of ale is re, mi. And we also have Ola. Ola means tomorrow. And the tone mark on Ola is Ola, do, re. It is do, re. So that means you are going to put do on the O, and then on the A, which is re, you won't put any sign. They know that, oh, it is actually the mid tone, which is re. And then we also have Baba. Baba means father, and Baba is do, me. We also have Iya. Iya means mother, and Iya is also do, me. And we also have Aburo. Aburo is your younger sibling, Aburo. And Aburo, the tone mark on Aburo is do, me, do. So that's why if you look at the way this sound behave, most time if a vowel appear in a sound, a vowel always carry a tone mark. It's either if it doesn't carry a tone mark, that means it is mid tone, which we know that it is re. Aburo, we have do, me, do. And then we also have Egbon. Egbon as older sibling, Egbon, which is do, me. And we also have Imo. Imo means knowledge. Imo, knowledge, Imo, Imo. And Imo is do. And we also have Eko. Eko is training. Eko, training. And Eko is stomach as what? As do, me. And we also have Ogun. Ogun is stomach as Ogun means medicine. And Ogun stomach as Ogun, do, Ogun, Ogun, which is medicine. We have Ogun, which is inheritance. Ogun, inheritance. We have Ogun, which is long. We have Ogun, which is climb. We have Ogun, which is war. We have Ogun, which is to stab. So you see, you need to know the tone mark so that when they write it, and so that when you write it as well, there won't be any form of ambiguity. So that's why it's necessary to actually practice the tone system of the Yoruba language. You can give in any word in the comment section, and I will help you to tone mark it. And also, what I really want you to do is actually to tone mark some words on your own, and then I will help you to check it if it's right or if it is wrong. So thank you very much. So let's see in the consequent video how to kindly like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much.